Oh, you do YouTube, Twitter too, or TikTok?
Nah, not today. Hey, everybody. We're in the house, and I look like I'm an old, teenager guy. Where the hell's my hat? Thanks to Fury for hooking up the hat. See, this is LW, Shock and Rock, hooked us up with some cool merch. Actually, I brought the bag over here somewhere. I don't know where the hell I put it. Oh. Yeah, John, do me a favor, give me the bag. Well, yeah, you can see the little baby on the cross. Hey, what's up, Chris? So, my buddy Fury, we did a show Sunday night. I look like I'm ready for Florida with this hat, actually.
Yeah, right.
I do. I fit that, California look.
You look like the John... No, you look like the John Cena look.
Nah, I'll go with, the Cottonmouth Kings look, I guess.
Okay.
California, not Cena. I was never a huge Cena wrestling fan.
I know.
I never was. He's a cool dude and all,
Yeah.
but I just... Honestly, it's going to be weird. I like him better as an actor than a wrestler.
It does. He's a better actor, for sure.
Yeah. But anyway, so we did this show. We're going to talk about theme park stuff, but I'll get this, out of the way. So my boy, Fury, which I didn't realize the impact I had in the underground music world that I had. John can attest because he was there. It's not like I'm making this up to...
No,
he was feeling good, and he's telling the whole club this. He's like, this dude, Dr. Giggles, because of him, this wouldn't be happening today. He's like, we're talking 2002, 2003. And I was like, he's telling me, the impact I had, because when you think about it, he manages a lot of people in mainstream. I ain't going to say names, to kiss people's asses, but so basically, I unintentionally revived some big names in mainstream because of Fury, what I did for Fury back in 2002, 2003, 2004. That's weird. And it was humbling to really think I had that much of an actual impact of being able to do that. That made me feel good that I actually had an impact, but I didn't realize the stuff I did for people it did. And I tell people, I've told, wow, you really did have an impact.
Yeah.
And then I'm not going to say who, but I'm not going to say what because it's not official, but a very big, and you know who I'm talking about yesterday's phone call, a very big mainstream rapper that I'm friends with calls me out of the blue, gives me an opportunity. I told him I'd take the opportunity, and we're just waiting for the T's to be crossed, the I's to be dotted, and something cool is going to happen. Which if there's something cool, I can't even record. But it's super cool. What's up, Supreme Bugs? When I can tell you about it after it happens. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you what happens when this thing happens. Because, I told him, he knows. Yeah. And he was like, you mofo.
Yes.
I wasn't even
jealous.
I wasn't even trying to make him jealous. I was just shocked this opportunity came forth. And I'm like, what is this? I don't want to jinx it. So that's
I don't get too jealous, but that's something that will get me jealous.
Yeah, I know. I was just like, damn. And I know most of you people know, once I tell you, be like, oh, shit. You guys be like, damn, you lucky mofo. Something I got to do. But, yeah, it's like that. I didn't realize it. And then, when you tell people certain things, people are like, wow, you are well connected. Mm-hmm. And this said person that called me will be coming up to the Fright Park.
That Fright Park.
Yeah, he's going to come roll through and hang out. So that'd be cool. But once that happens, we'll let everybody know if you want to come hang out too. So it'll definitely be a cool thing, So, but anyway, so Fury, he hooked me up. So he has the LW weed bag because today is 420 for all you potheads.
Happy 420!
Oh, I can't wait for after the show. I'm getting wrecked. So this came from DJ LM. That's not Fury, but he was the DJ guy that was helping all of us and helping us with the music and everything. But he gave me, I haven't listened to it yet, but I know the dude's good.
After you listen to it, let me.
Yeah. And I got it fell on the floor. He gave me a Lethal, because his record label's called Lethal Records with a W. Gave me the Lethal cup koozie. I wonder if my canned koozie. I wonder if my
Bottle should fit.
let's see. Let's get my bottle in there. I need to keep my bottle right of Crush. Look, my cup's got a skirt. It's got pants. And we got the best shirt ever on the planet. And you can get this stuff from Fury. You can buy his merch if you're interested, potheads. The bong and the weed leaf spell out LW for Lethal Records. Yeah. So, matter of fact, I'm not going to take my shirt off because nobody wants to see my blub.
Why? You seen mine?
I'm talking about the people on the TV, on the computer. I got to celebrate 420 the right way. It's an XL, so it's not going to fit totally right with another shirt on. It's going to be a little tight.
Yeah, you got a tube top.
Anna. Hey guys! Ooh. What I want to have, look, I got a tube top. Hey guys. Yeah, I'm stupid. I know. I know I'm stupid. It's okay. But yeah, that was a fun night. We rocked it. I offended a black lady that was pregnant with my abortion song.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was funny.
Oh well.
Hey, when you come to a giggle show, be prepared to be offended.
Damn right.
And I don't care. I will not change for anyone. I will offend when appropriate. I mean, not racial or stuff like that. I'm talking like abortion. I don't want the baby. That gets people riled up. And it fits. I'm dressed like a doctor.
Yeah.
I aborted a baby and put him on a cross. He's right there. He's decorated for Easter.
Not even. I think even more so.
Huh?
I think that even more so like pissed her off.
Oh yeah, because now you're doing this on Easter, so you have a baby on a cross. Who else was on a cross for Easter? Well, he was reborn.
Yeah.
Right?
The fuck?
Chair over there. Right? Isn't the thing with Jesus, he...
On the cross. Yeah, and he was resurrected on Easter Sunday.
Oh, so is it 3 days before Easter?
Yeah, it was Good Friday.
Oh, so Good Friday. So now he resurrected from the cross on the Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
And here I got a baby on a cross. If I had some barbed wire readily available, like fake barbed wire, there would have been a crown of thorns. But I didn't. And maybe the new incarnation has... Mm-hmm. I don't know. Oh, and just so you guys know before we get into it, I started Teespring? Whatever the hell that site is.
Yeah.
So I started doing designs. They are live on the site. I'm not putting the link out yet because I want to get a bunch of stuff. I went to Fiverr to get some quotes on, some people to design some logos and stuff. So it's going to be weird. You guys are going to be a little weirded out by the merch store that's coming. It's going to have Hornapalooza merch. It's going to have limited SFNEOnline merch. And it's going to have a boatload of Dr. Giggles merch. So, and when we, whenever we do it, you'll be able to get it, whatever you want. You can buy it right from the site, shipped right to your house. So we're doing that. We're going to do that. It's time for Dr. Giggles to be on a come up. I even already bought new costumes. They already processing the order. They contacted me like, we're already working on it. I got a good rapport with that company.
Oh, yeah.
I buy all kinds of crazy stuff from them. So we got new
Rich has good report. You have good report.
Yeah, so we're coming up with a new mask for him. We're going to figure out a costume after we get the mask because we got to figure it out. I like the idea we're coming with. I think we should try that. We should try it together. Just so, you don't want to do it by yourself in case the whole thing goes up in flame. You have somebody like to stomp it, whatever. So, yeah, we're just trying to have fun. That's what it's about. When like the SFNEOnline merch is not really there to make much money. It's just there because some people have requested SFNEOnline merch. Some people have requested more Hornapalooza merch. And everybody and their mother's been requesting, not you guys, but most people have been requesting new Dr. Giggles merch and new Dr. Giggles album. So I'm going to give the people what they want.
Yep.
But I'm telling you, we're up in the game. After 20 years of being, I don't know why, I guess.
You've been stagnant for a little bit.
For like 5-6 years, I've been stagnant. Like, I would do a thing here and there, but nothing. But now, I have these visions. And I helped them with Rich. And every time they did, they helped them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, my visions, usually, if I follow through with them, they work out. And the whole thing after Sunday, like I was in bed, right? Sunday night. Well, really, technically Monday morning, because I go home at 1:15 in the morning. What time did you get home?
Around almost around that same time.
Yeah, and
Well,
I'm like,
I stopped and got McDonald's.
I was almost gonna, but I'm like, it's too, for me, it was too late. I didn't want to be like waking up at like 5 in the morning, shitting my pants. I really didn't want to. Nah, I get it, Jay, man. You know, Dr. Giggles is not for everybody. But the cool logos we're going to have on it, the new ones that I'm trying to get, like, Jess sent me a picture. I'll show you. I ain't showing them shit yet until it's done. It's just the idea of something to go off of for the new logo.
I love that.
Something along that idea. Like, Jess found that.
I love that.
So just change it different. She came up with an idea. I'll tell you after. Like I'm gonna do like one like that and one like the way that she said, and then I'll explain it to you. You'll be like, awesome! Yeah. Like it'll be like, imagine that on a shirt and it says Dr. Giggles.
That'd be sick.
You know what I mean? So we're doing it. You know what I mean, dude? I don't get offended. You know what I mean? But it's all there is. I could tell you one thing, and I know not a lot of people are gonna buy it, but I want it because I'm a jerk. There will be a shirt made about that baby on a cross, and it's going to say, I don't want the baby on it. You know what I mean?
I'll wear it.
I'll wear it too, but I know some people are like, you're a jerk, and you're offensive. And
I already know somebody else that will actually wear it all day long.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan will wear it all day.
He still sings that fucking song.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, hey, I appreciate that, Jay. It's like, you know what? The way I look at it is, I've been doing Dr. Giggles since 2001. That's when he was born, right? That's when Dr. Giggles was born. That's when the rap thing started and all that. Well, I started rapping in 1992, so that really dates me.
Yeah.
I was in high school. But I've been doing Dr. Giggles for 20 years, and I hadn't been paying attention. If I didn't stay stagnant, I probably wouldn't be sitting in this chair right now. I'd probably be a millionaire on my own stupidity. But now I'm bringing it back. I'm going to give myself 6 years to finish the Dr. Giggles, and I'll retire at 50. And that's it. Giggles, the rapper, will officially retire. So I'm going to take these next 6 years and just have fun with it. Whether I go out on a full-blown tour, or if I just do spot shows, sell merch, make music over the next 6, that's just what I'm going to do. Have fun. I know my stuff is not for everybody. I know that. I can tell you that right now. It's horror rap music. The subgenre is called horrorcore rap. We talk about what horror movies you're watching in horror movies. Not everybody's into murder, death, kill. That people want happy, fluffy pop stuff. And that's fine. If that's what you're into, go listen to your happy, fluffy, poppy crap that I can't stand. You know what I mean? I'm old school. I used to complain about the music of today. You know what? I seen this video. You ever see the videos when they start saying the top songs of the year, and they go back to like the 50s and they go up to now? And then you look at all the comments, you read everybody saying, this is where I dropped off listening to new music. And I'm finding the same. Like, I will give new music a shot. You know what I mean? All the new rappers, singers, pop stuff. But most of it, to me, is trash. I know the younger guys are like, nah. Like
to me, a lot of the new stuff sucks. It really
like
does.
I like what is his name? Mass Wolf. The one, what's that? You know, when he's in outer space.
Yeah.
Whatever that song is, Mass Wolf, whatever it is. Like, I like that dude. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Whatever it is. I don't know. You know what I was shocked about though? Did you watch Dirtball do his sound check?
Yeah.
And he kept telling him, these speakers, I've never seen anybody do that.
I never seen that either.
Like, I've watched a lot of sound checks. I've never seen anybody, like, even talk about the dBs. Yeah. I need it up 10 dBs or down. I've never.
That was cool. And actually, watching Dirtball, it's amazing how he still has it.
Oh, yeah, he's still good. The only thing that I hate, that I feel bad for him, he doesn't have a huge following.
No.
We brought in more people than anybody else.
Yeah.
Put it this way, we brought in more people than Dirtball did.
Yeah.
Like, that's...
Well, that was also because of Easter night, too. But...
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Well, the
Either
night
which
before,
way.
Fury said the night before it was popping. It was over 1,000 people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, what? Connecticut the night before, wasn't it?
yeah, I think so, yeah. So Chris says, I really stopped listening to music post 1994 after that. So you don't listen to any new music after 1994? You sure, like, 2004? Like, were you even born then? You might have been. I don't know. I don't even know how old Chris is.
As far as I know, I still listen to some new music, but that's mostly all country crap.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, the only.
The new ICP crap stuff.
Well, there's only one country person I like. You know, from that show, American Song Contest.
Yeah.
Yeah, guy from Maine.
Yeah.
No, there's two people.
The guy from Rhode Island.
No. Well, he was all right, but I mean, I wouldn't go out and buy his stuff. The guy from Maine was good, and that guy, the one that sang that 17 song, the country guy.
He was good.
Yeah. So there's two country artists I would listen to. Hey, moving up. I listen to Boondocks. He's a country rapper.
Yeah.
But he's a scarecrow.
Yeah, he's an idiot sometimes.
Yeah. Hey, that wherever the other baby is, I forget where the other baby went.
He was signed
By Boondocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, so Chris says, he goes, I mean, I was still listening to music from Green Day, similar bands, but they started off late 80s, very early 90s. And then Chris is like, I'm in my mid-30s, dude, and I kind of just latched on to what my dad... That's what Jeremy did.
Yeah.
My son Jeremy, he latched on to what I like. I mean, he likes Juice WRLD and some other people, and I don't like Juice WRLD.
I still like Metallica, so I don't care.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I listen to the classic stuff, you know. I can't believe I'm saying classic Metallica. Like, that's classic rock now.
You know that came out, I think they're about to come out with a new album.
Really? I'll have to check it out. It would be, I don't know. It's just, I just like vibing the music, but everybody that knows me personally or has watched the show, my personality is pretty much the same. Would you say? Pretty much?
Yeah.
Not 100%. Because sometimes I blow off and I'm an asshole. But, I mean, I've done that on the show anyway, so it's not like... What you see here now is what I am in real life. I'm just like chilled out.
He's a goof in real life as he's in goof now.
Yeah, and I like that whole horror. I always have. My father said I was a little kid, like not even 5, watching Night of the Living Dead in black and white and loving it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I used to been doing that, like,
look
forever.
At me. I had to hold it back for a while because of the fact what I do for work.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's like no one actually gives a shit.
Yeah, back then it would have mattered. You know what I mean? People are like, oh, you do, get out of here. You know? And that's why I do what I do. So if anybody is like, oh, why is Josh Dr. Giggles and why is he so violent and creepy and like, hey, it's all good, Preston. We're just talking about Sunday night, Easter's show. We didn't start the news yet. I got plenty of news. I was just, you know what I mean? But I love horror. That's why I took on, like, I didn't know there was a Dr. Giggles movie when I started Dr. Giggles. It came out in like 1998.
Yeah, every time
something like that.
I search for him, like, does he know there was a movie?
When I started Dr. Giggles, I didn't know there was a movie, Dr. Giggles. People were like, dude, you're biting off of a movie. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What movie? Then I went and I got it, and I'm like, well, I actually like the movie. It's pretty good. But I didn't base my...
Your character was not
based off of him because I didn't even know he existed. That was really... I'm in the beginning of the internet age, so I wasn't really, But the show went great. I offended a pregnant black woman.
Which was fun.
Well, because there was a group of black people that were there for the people that were before me and after me. So they were off in a corner off to the side, of the right-hand side of the stage. Hit that person's people. And... when I'm on a stage, if there's people to my left, my right, in front of me, behind me, whatever, I want to incorporate.
Well, I was
everybody.
Doing that for you.
Yeah.
For me in the back over there.
Yeah. Well, I take my cross and I point it at them, like, hey, I don't want them. You know what I mean? I want them to be part of it. Well, one woman didn't really like it. I mean, nobody said nothing to me about it.
I heard it. Even over the music.
You know what I mean? And it was like, but I will say though. It's very hard to get props from black people, like when you're rapping, because they feel you're stealing their culture, which I'm not. I'm taking realistically, I'm taking the rap culture and I'm just taking it to horror. I'm not doing, yo, I'm a gangster. Yo, you know what I mean? I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I'm just like murdering people in a song, not in real life.
Speaking of that little dude
with the braids or the dreadlocks or whatever, he walked up to me, dude. And
he wants to do like a collab. He was telling me, you two should do a collab with me.
Oh, I'll do it with them all day. You know what I mean? Like, those dudes were super cool. Yeah. And I would do a collab with him, but he walked up to me and he gave me mad props. He's like, dude, you dudes are sick. I went outside and smoked a cigarette. There was this giant, like 6 foot something black guy out there. And he's walking at me and I'm thinking I'm going to get murdered. You know what I mean? I'm in Worcester. I'm in Crack Alley. I think I'm going to get killed. And he's like, yo, he goes, you two were sick. He goes, you dudes got skills.
Wasn't one the guys that were with Melodic?
Melodic.
Yeah.
It might have been. I don't know. It was either the Melodic or the group before us. And he goes, that abortion song, a little too much for me, but he goes, I give you guys props. You guys are really good. You know, he loved us. So it felt good to get props from that type of group of people. You know what I mean? Like, white people are crazy. Like, you listen to all like that one dude, what was his name, Noah? Yeah. And he kept it sounded like we're at a poetry show. Yeah. And he was like, dude, you're so sick. And he's like going, losing his shit. And he's just like, dude, you're so sick. Oh, I heard that boy. I'm going to lose my mind. I was sitting down and you did it. And I'm dancing around and going, like, the dude was like that crazy. Yeah. Like, white people are crazy. Don't you know that yet? Right? White people we're crazy. We wild out. So when you can earn, and I'm not making this about race, I'm just saying, I can't believe I have to say that. But when you can get props from, black people, when you're a rapper, you're a white rapper, and you get props, that's good. Yeah. Because black people do not hand out props like cookies at a little school outing. They just... So for me, it made me feel good. And when I was talking to my super famous friend yesterday, he was like, dude, he goes, I watched the video, the little video, the videos I posted, and he watched them. He's like, dude, he goes, you've grown. And he goes, it took you 20 years, but you grew. Like, I'm finally getting it. Like, I wish I had the knowledge in the brain capacity if I had what I had now back then. Forget it. I would be insane.
I wouldn't even know you then.
You might not know me now, but you do. I think everything happens for a reason. Yeah. Everything happens for a reason. I mean, when I met him, believe it or not, he was quiet. Mm-hmm. He was shy. He was almost like, he wasn't a virgin, but he was like a virgin. Yeah. Like
a virgin.
I broke this dude. Like, he needs to be brought to the store and get refurbished. I've broken him so much. He is not the same person. Nope. I've ruined John. I ruined everybody that hangs around me. You know why?
You already made me better.
I hope I did.
Yeah, you did.
I don't want to say like I ruin people, but I just like to have fun.
Well, look at Ashley. She's waking up to it more and more.
Yeah. Yeah, she got included in the gigantic group hug in this club.
I love that.
10, 15 people in a group hug. Like, it was insane. Like, it was just because Fury was just, he was Fury. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? We had a lot of fun. Fury even brought Ashley into the mix, like made her feel part of the team. Yep. He was like, you, and you, get over here. It was just going down, you, and you, come over here. You know what I mean? And we were just vibing out and just chilling. Like, that's what I want. That's the fun that I want to have. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be dealing with pedophiles and stupid roller coaster groups and stuff like we were vibing, we were having fun. It wasn't a sold out show, but people were rocking. We were having fun. Did you notice? Where the sound booth was? Yeah. Where Dirtball was? He was bobbing and fucking.
I was watching that. I'm like,
yeah, I was watching.
Yeah, we got him going.
Yeah, we had the headline of just like bobbing and vibing out to the crazy stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got it, and I'm hoping these next 6 years, you guys come along for the journey and get to see it and be part of it and have fun with it.
For the journey.
Because like even some kid went around sniffing in girls, talk about creepy. I'm sure that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. But like even when I moved to Florida, I'm still gonna come up here, do shows, still do a bunch of stuff, come to the park. It's just a new home base. That's all it is. New home base. And while you guys are crying you can't do anything in the winter, then all my friends will come down and be like, hey, let's go to the park. What are we doing? But, I plan on doing music even in Florida and just expanding across this country. I'll find clubs in Texas, dude, out near you, and I'll go out. Jay, you can come backstage with us.
You'll see how crazy things get.
Oh, I know. Now imagine trying to bring that baby on across on a plane in the luggage.
Oh my God! Don't think it's a freaking real thing. You'll be pulled off the plane.
TSA. Well, yeah, Dr. Giggles does have albums sold all over the world. England, UK, Germany.
I know that myself.
Yep.
You showed me.
Yep. Dude, I will play anywhere. I'll talk to the clubs and make them pay me something. They don't have to pay me crazy thousands, just a couple thousands. I'll come out there and I'll do that all day.
All day long.
Yep, I'll do a tour out in Texas. I'll tour all of Texas. Bringing that cereal. You know what, though? Texas is a huge juggalo state.
Yeah, they are.
Yep, I would do good in Texas.
Texas, Utah, Nebraska are known for a bigger juggalos.
Well, I know Massachusetts is. Texas, obviously Detroit, Michigan, Michigan area. Nah, I don't think I'd want to play in Russia right now.
Mm-mm.
I mean, if they would pay me money, I would do it. I'd fly out there right now. If I'd be like, I need $10 million to come out there. If they handed me $10 million, I'd do it. I don't care. What do I care? Show me the money and I'll show up. Well, if it's like a pedophile, no. I draw the line at pedophiles. But other things are okay. Yeah, Russia, if they paid me money, I'd be like, hey, my price is $10 million. You pay me $10 million, I'll come out. I'll fly right out to Russia. Oh, wait, I can't. There's no planes allowed in and out.
Nope.
It's like, sorry, Russia, I can't help you. Sorry, I can't play because I can't get into your country. On a serious note, not to bring crap into it, but the Capitol building is being evacuated.
Yeah, I know.
Why? Would they get a bomb threat or something?
Yeah.
Well, that's all right. Let's begin the news. Enough of me talking about Dr. Giggle. I talked for 30 minutes about Dr. Giggles. I mean, it was fun.
Yeah,
but
we had fun.
Yeah, we had fun. We did put a couple videos on TikTok. Well, SFNEOnline TikTok. Did you see how cool I made the comic book look?
Mm-hmm.
I might have to play that on here. Because I made it look like it was like out of a comic book. And it was the Doctor's In. Matter of fact, Panda messaged me about that.
Panda messaged me, too.
And he goes, yo, that beat's sick. Doctor's In. Love it. Well, I mean, everybody's here for theme parks and stuff, not Dr. Giggles. But, hey. Yeah, that was a long, just get this out of here. That way we can move on to the bigger and better things. Because there are some cool things. So here's the main topics for the night. There's not 10 tons of them, but we can stretch it out for another half hour or so. Another hour. But we're going to talk about Icon Park. The investigation showed some stuff. Disney World, the stuff with Reedy
Well, you
Reedy
know
Creek.
what the real reason why they were evacuating the U.S. Capitol building?
Why, did you go in there and fought?
No. The Nationals, the Washington Nationals game, they had 2 parachuters coming in, and they never notified Capitol Police.
Oh, crap.
So they thought it was...
an attack?
Yeah.
Oh. So also, we're going to talk about Epcot, Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind. Rewind.
Damn, you already have your 420?
No, not yet. I have not partaken. I should have been during this show. But then Jess would have complained about the smell of the weed and everybody else in the house. Because Jeremy's not here.
Yeah, sadly, you can't blame it on Jeremy.
No, I don't care. I mean, I've smoked in the basement before. But then I had to hear about it.
Yeah.
So I just go outside and partake, or eat my edibles. No worries. But I plan on smoking a jibby jibby tonight. Let me ask you in the chat room, everybody out there, unless you don't want to admit to it, but how many are celebrating 420 today? Besides myself. I know he's not, but I know there's some of you out there that will celebrate 420. I'm just trying to get a feel for who does and who don't. I'm not, and before you get into that, I'm not judging if you do, you don't. Because I know some people don't like it. Some people like the smells. Some people don't like whatever. I get it. You know what I mean? Kyle, I'm jealous. Kyle, we need to get together sometime and jibby jabs. Who just text me? Oh, that might be you.
It wasn't me. I don't think.
No, I had a ring. That's not my thing's on silent, I think. Yeah. Oh, no, that's
me.
Because mine make
That's what?
the ring. There's somebody.
16 minutes ago.
Oh, it was Jeremy. Oh, he's fishing.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
Well, he sent me a video of my mother. She's got this, she got these pills that she needs. But when she don't take them often because when she takes them, she gets like wicked high as a kite off it, and it's hilarious. And what she says in the
You're
video,
telling me.
well, I'll show you the video. I cannot play the video because she says something that if I played it, people would be pissed. It's offensive. But my mother's all high on drugs, so. But it's a medication that she's on. If for some reason, because she has like zero time, like she could just like get a whiff of pot and get high, like you know what I mean, like that's how low her, you know what I mean. She just has, but you know. So anyway, so
I've actually heard her high. Remember a couple of times that you were on the phone with her,
and she's like, Joshing. Like my mother was high as a kite, and she was calling my name out because she thought Jeremy was on the phone with me, and he's trying to tell her. It's just a video. She's like, where's Josh? Get him on the phone. Like, she was just nuts. It was awesome. I know, right? Smoke him if you got him. All right, so there's some Magic Kingdom news about Tron. The Ferris wheel at Six Flags Darien Lake. The new coaster at SeaWorld Orlando. Six Flags New England, the new summer pass has arrived. Walt Disney World removing mask mandates. So same thing with airlines. Storyland and Lake Compounds cashless. Magic Mountain adding digital wait time boards. Haunted Graveyard announcement. Six Flags over Texas in shambles. And then whatever else we talk about.
the rumors on memberships going up. Prices going up.
They can't.
They want to. There's rumors that they're gonna go start charging $1 to $4 more.
They can't.
That's what somebody was saying.
They can't. They can't.
So that
I'm locked in at a price, and they can't up the price until next year.
Yeah.
They legally cannot.
No, I believe you. I'm saying.
Yeah, because what's going to happen is if you do that and just, you're already in the middle of a season.
Yeah.
The season's already began. If you wanted to do that, you had to do that before the season started. You had to do it by December 31st. You did not. So what that's going to do is open a whole can of whoop ass on Six Flags for another lawsuit, and then you're going to be giving out more gift cards. So if you want to up the price, do it. You know what I mean? Like once the season typically ends, like they warn you, like, hey, 2023, if you're keeping your membership, your price is blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
You cannot do it in the middle of a season because then everybody's going to drop. They want everybody to drop them to get passes.
That's what they want to do.
Yeah, but they still can't.
No.
They can't. They can't do that. That's illegal.
You know, speaking of that, the Mass AG is looking into Fenway Park going cashless. They're also looking into other places that are going cashless, like in Six Flags as well.
What do you mean?
If it's legal.
Yeah. It's probably not because by law you're supposed to take
legal
cash.
tenders.
Yeah, it's legal tender. They're supposed to. Yeah, see, I missed that whole thing about
Yeah, it's on the connoisseurs page and on Reddit.
All right, let me see. What connoisseur page?
Six Flags New England's, I want to say it was.
Oh, I think I left that. Yeah, I left it. Well, yeah, you're right, Grobble, if they give you notice, but it's like, it's political. I've been saying that a lot today, political suicide. Because did you see the thing that Rhode Island wants to do with COVID? They can't do that.
No, they can't.
The state of Rhode Island with COVID, they want, if you're not vaccinated, they want to charge you $50 fine and double your state taxes for not being vaccinated. You can't. Because nothing else is enforced. Like, if they were to do that, they would have to enforce every single thing. Flu shots, everything. Like, you'd have, and you can't. Yeah, you can't. Well, I don't understand why, because I know the federal government is working on getting rid of the paper money and the change and all that and going digital. They've said that they're just not ready to do it yet. So,
see, here's one thing. And then somebody else posted. Where is it?
Yeah, because it's just.
That was another one. Increased by $4 per diamond or diamond elite. Scheduled next payment, which would be this month's. I haven't gotten anything, so I don't.
I might just cancel my Six Flags membership and just stop going. I mean, then the site would die, but I'll start something else. Like, I'm so sick of all this bull crap with Six Flags. Like, it's leaving a bad taste in my mouth. Like, everything they're doing, like, I have high hopes. Well, I shouldn't say I have high hopes. I hope I have high hopes what the CEO is going to do. But now you're just price gouging, and Six Flags isn't worth the money you're paying now. Like, I understand you have to raise the prices to get what you want, and that's what's okay. But I agree, Chris. Six Flags is dying.
Six Flags is a dying brand right now.
Yeah.
Granted, even though the Mr. Six thing on SNL this week.
Oh, yeah, that was another thing I didn't put on the news.
That was funny.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, Six Flags, they need to figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, right now, even the crazy money they got, it's not, Six Flags is not worth visiting.
Not unless they stop upping everything, then it'll be worth it.
No.
I'm saying upping the ante inside the park.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say up in the.
Not saying our prices. I'm saying up the ante.
Like,
in the park,
I'm okay with price increases as long as the experience increases with the price increase. Yeah. If you're raising prices, and if this is the high level, say you rose your price here, but your quality is down here, then your price needs to come down. You know, so I feel right now Six Flags needs to get their shit together, or they're gonna just keep losing everybody. You know what I mean? They're just gonna lose everything. They should just sell it to anybody.
Sell it to Universal.
I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea for Universal.
No. Because then they reach other markets that they can't reach.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, for example, if Universal was to ever buy them, they wouldn't. But if they did, they would sell off a bunch of parks. They would only keep like the top 5 or 6 parks and sell the rest.
Yeah, I would say they probably keep one up in the Northeast, a couple down in the South, and then you have the West Coast one that you get rid of easily.
Yeah, well, they're going to keep the major markets. So New England would be okay. Great Adventure, obviously okay. Magic Mountain, okay. Fiesta, Texas would be okay. Georgia would be okay. And I think Great America would be okay.
Yeah.
I think the rest would be gone.
Yeah, they would.
I think the rest of the parks would be gone. You know what I mean? Over Texas, it's a shit show right now. We'll get into that one. And
that's even a surprise what they did.
Nah, Jay, I don't think your park would leave. I don't think it would. I think your park would stay. I really do. So anyway, let's get into the goodies. Because the only thing, what did we talk about? Nothing. We haven't talked about
anything that we have news-wise.
Yeah, we haven't talked about any news-wise thing. Wow. Okay, well, let's get into the news. We're just going to go from the top to the bottom. So, Icon Park. This is like the big one. So, the news broke Monday, Tuesday, whatever it was. So what had happened was, because first I saw this letter. Where is it? You're right, Grobble. I agree. The single park thrill passes are still cheap, and the summer pass is cheap too. I agree with that 100%. But, Grobble, have you been to any Six Flags parks this year at all yet? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what part of the country you live in. So, but you know what I mean? I feel any pass that you have right now is not worth it. They cleaned the park up. They added flowers. They painted some stuff, which we wanted. But there's still so much, like the food thing. Oh, yeah, Chris, it is. And it's crazy. I'm pulling up the letter that Jason the Paradise actually sent it to me. Where is it? Give me a second. So this is the letter from Funtime, the manufacturer. So, regarding Seat 1, from the video evidence at the time of the accident, the restraint opening initially was over 6 inches, but with the aforementioned compliance may have grown to as much as 10 inches. During our investigation, 2 individuals were positioned in a seat with an opening range from 6 to 10 inches. Both individuals were able to slip through the restraint opening without any assistance. Individuals were 6'3" to 6'5", 6'5" tall, and weighed between 200 and 300 pounds. Accelerometer testing reveals 4 Gs decelerating 4 times the force of gravity. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. That was another thing I forgot all about lab coat. I got an answer from Jen about lab coat. So the conclusion from Funtime, right? Is this from Funtime? No. I thought it was Funtime. I lied. I guess it's just the investigation. The subject ride did. Hey, get back here. The subject ride did not experience a mechanical or electrical failure. Tyrese Sampson was seated in seat 1. Prior to the time of the accident, stop doing that. Seat 1's harness proximity sensor was initially set to within the normal restraint open range of near 3 inches. Prior to the time of the accident, but subsequently to the initial setting, Seat 1's harness proximity sensor was manually loosened, adjusted, and tightened to allow the restraint opening of near 7 inches. At the time of the accident, Seat 1's harness restraint opening was between 6 to 7 inches at the start of the ride. During slowing of the ride, Tyrese Sampson slipped through the gap between the seat and harness, which may have expanded several inches due to inherent seat and harness compliance. The case of the subject accident was that Tyrese Sampson was not properly secured in the seat, primarily due to the misadjustment of the harness proximity sensor. The misadjustment of the sensor allowed both safety lights to illuminate, improperly satisfying the ride's electronic safety mechanism and allowing the ride to commence even though the ride was unsafe. So, this means, and I seen a picture of where the and you've seen, I sent it to you. We've seen the picture to where what it's supposed to be. There was an arrow and how far away it was from the arrow, and the
couldn't you put it on or no?
No, because I got it from. I mean, I could, but most people have seen this.
Yeah.
Most of the people have seen those pictures.
Yeah.
So, if not, you can easily find them all over the internet. But the whole point of saying that the Slingshot group is, what?
Is in deep doo-doo.
Yeah, they're in deep duty because they manually moved it and it caused a fatality.
Yeah.
So and people were freaking out saying it was the ride ops. It's not the ride ops that adjusted it. No. Operator means the people who own the ride, who's running and maintaining and paying for the ride. That was Slink, because people were like, oh, the ride ops should be thrown in jail. It wasn't the ride ops that did it. It could be
a maintenance crew or
whoever did that is in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, make sure you drink out of your lethal koozie, number 1. No, this is not paid. He just gave it to me. So I don't, you know how that goes. You are correct, Chris. That's
negligent homicide.
Yeah, that's they're gonna be screwed. My opinion is, now that we know, that's why before I start sprouting out my opinion on things based off, I wait for an investigation. It doesn't matter. The same thing, like when somebody gets arrested, I do the same thing. I wait until I see all the facts. I don't jump and go cancel or fry or whatever. I wait until I see all the evidence. And then I listen to a court case, and then I listen and I see what they say and I see what the verdict is. Now, sometimes the verdicts don't match. The punishment. Sometimes they get off and they should get life. Yeah. Sometimes they get life and they should get like a month. It just depends what the crime is.
Chris said icon pop might.
What it will mean is, well, at least number one, the ride, once they bring the seats back to their normal positions, I don't know if it was just that seat. Was it more seats? Was it all seats?
Well, one report I was reading said something about that might have been the reason why one seat was not working during the week. And then they ended up opening up this one. So I don't know if it's just one seat or multiple seats that they did do. Maybe they were trying to actually see if they can open up the sensor, open it up so where more fatter people can do it.
Yeah.
Not to be, body shaming, but basically fat people should not be on those rides. Even I admit it.
Yeah, I mean,
I hate the drop towers. Because, A, I get a headache on them.
Really?
Yeah. For some reason, they give me a headache. But B, the drop towers, even in that same instance, for that kid just to fall out like that, unless you actually had a different type of restraint, then I would say, okay, maybe. New England's, I don't even want to go on.
And you're strapped the hell in.
Yeah.
You get the harness, you get the middle belt, and one around your waist.
Yeah. I don't even want to go on those.
But
I'm the stupid one that will go up in 400 feet on Skyscraper.
Yeah, you got more of a chance of getting messed up on that.
Flung off.
Oh yeah, and that's the same manufacturer.
Yeah.
Nice knowing you, John. You're gonna go wee.
Hey, I'll make the mountains.
Yeah, I know, right? At least do the Superman. Shit, I'm dying, but I'm going out in style.
Damn right.
If I knew I was dying and there was nothing, I'll laugh the whole way down and be like, fuck my life. Ah! People be like, yo, dude's crazy. He's dying and he's laughing. What are you going to do,
Dr. Giggles needs a Dr. Giggle.
I need a doctor to pick up my pieces and sew me back together and Frankenstein me. So, but like I said, the whole thing is crazy. So here's my official opinion. Now that the facts are out on the table, you know what I mean? I mean, it's going to be ongoing, right? Now there's going to be lawsuits. There's already lawsuits in play. Now that they got that investigation, forget it. It's on like Donkey Kong. Yeah. Those people are probably going to end up owning that park.
Oh, yeah.
Well, probably not.
The thing that sucks is Icon Park does not own those. It's Slingshot Company.
Yeah, that's a different company. It's not Icon. But it's going to affect Icon. That's a separate group for those rides.
Icon definitely going to still pay you off. That's for sure.
What happened? What did Jeremy send me? He keeps sending me stuff. Oh, I think that was like an old Fishing Time.
This ground is like pussy.
Yeah, I'll watch that later. He's like, this ground is like, oh, you know what? Sky Screamers are the only ride that caused me to be slightly nervous, Grobble says.
Well, at first, I actually was afraid of Sky Screamer.
Oh, me too.
I didn't want to go on it because I was afraid. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm going to fly off. And now it's like, okay, I'll go on there because...
The first one I ever rode was in Orlando at Magical Midway. At the time, that was the tall. It was over 200 feet tall, around 200 feet tall. And I remember when I got off that ride, I literally kissed the ground. I was like, oh, because like I was like kind of freaking
That was
out.
Ryan.
Because the one in Orlando there, that one cranks. Even the one at Icon Park cranks. It's crazy.
That was Ryan.
Well, any of the rides at other parks a lot of parks shut down. Like they inspected it. Dollywood did it. Busch Gardens did in Tampa for Falcon's Fury.
Yeah.
I love Falcon's Fury. I will still ride Falcon's Fury. It's different manufacturer, but Falcon's Fury is my all-time favorite drop. I mean, it kind of like the one at Icon slightly tips. Falcon's Fury goes,
yeah,
and then you go like that, like it's just cool. Like I don't. Oh yeah, see Universal. Everybody shut their drop towers down to make sure everything was good on the up and up.
Yeah, maybe that is it. Me or did those seats on New England's the black ones look more newer?
No, they look more new. They do.
Yeah,
they look new. Because it's black, and the other one's still got that old green teal color, the ugly vomit teal. Yeah, it's crazy. So, my official opinion on this is those people that told them to do that, change the setting.
Yeah,
and the person that did it should fry.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not necessarily fry, but they definitely need to go to jail and be totally responsible for any monetary damages. If Icon Park itself doesn't own those rides and they don't operate it, then they shouldn't. But I don't know the dynamic. I don't know who owns what, and I don't know how it works out. I'm sure they're going to get brought into the suit because it's on their property.
Yeah.
Well, not really. It is, but it isn't. It's all like Icon Park is the Ferris wheel in that building that's attached to it.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm sure some of the little bit of area, like when you walk out the back, what I call the back door, I'm not 100% sure of the dynamic. But if Icon Park has nothing to do with those rides then Icon Park should be off the hook. But they're still going to get brought in because
they're going to be brought in one way or another.
Because of the money. Because they know that the Slingshot group's not going to have the money.
No.
They're not going to have the money to pay out. They're going to lose their ass. They're probably going to have to rip them rides out or sell them or whatever.
They're going to have to sell them. I don't think they're going to tear them down and scrap them. They're going to end up being sold and going somewhere else.
All right, so Chris says Icon Park owns all that land over there off I Drive. So that whole area, they own that. So you got to find out. I mean, Icon Park itself, if Slingshot Group is its own thing, has nothing to do with Icon Park, they're just the landlords.
Yeah.
You can't really sue a landlord. I mean, you can, but you can't. You're not going to get much out of them.
But Icon Park's going to end up having to pay.
No. If Icon Park says, we don't touch that ride, we don't know what they're doing with that ride, they rent the land from us. But again, I don't know that.
I don't know the dynamics of that.
Yeah. But whoever pulled the trigger to allow that to happen, they should go to jail.
Yeah.
End the story and be 100% responsible for the money.
And like I was saying in our chat, I didn't realize how much that little screw, that little bolt moves over, opens up inches. I never realized that.
Yeah, it's weird how.
Never realized
it's weird, yeah. It's just, it really is weird. And I don't know. It's wrong. It's unfortunate for that kid. The kid's going. I mean, he already got turned down, 2 or 3 other rides?
Yeah.
And now he's trying to get on this when they let him on. He knew he was going to die. Just he had a feeling. Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, that's just crazy. Like, he had that feeling.
You also have to look. That screw, that how much that seat, that restraint was pushed up. What was it? 3 inches is the acceptable. How much it you have there?
Yeah.
And it was at 7. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's 4 inches, you might as well say.
Now imagine if I was on, I would have flew right out.
You would have been, yeah. You would have probably had more flight time.
Yeah, I would have been wee. You know what? I would have landed on top of the booth, the operator booth. I would have bled all over the guy in there. But there's so many dynamics. But I don't, like I said, I don't know whoever's in charge of whoever's the ones that said do that. You're on the hook, buddy. That's how I feel. Like that's messed up. Like that poor kid should not have had to die for that. You know what I mean? Or for somebody. I mean, Hey, what's up? Kicking Kevin Motto. He says, hey, jumped in a little late to the Grove Show. How's it going, guys? Good. We're still on the first actual news topic. we kind of went off for like 30 minutes about the show. But yeah. So what I want to find out is who's the one that said, go adjust that. And who did it.
And who did it.
Because if I knew, like, when it comes to, like, if I worked at a theme park and if I was a ride op, I mean, like a maintenance guy, I would read all the manuals to all the rides what all the safety procedures are.
Yeah.
And if I knew by doing that's against the rules, I would be like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not risking, I probably would get fired for not doing it. But at least I would have known that I didn't cause someone to die. I would have taken my being fired. I don't care. I wouldn't. If I owned a park, I would never allow that. I'd be like, you know what? You're fat. Too bad. You can't ride. But do you know in Florida, there's a state law that they cannot post height and weight requirements on a sign.
Yeah. Like,
who the hell comes up with a stupid idea like that? I want to know if I can't ride it so I don't waste my time.
Yeah.
Like, like the water slide that they had at Great Adventure, they got rid of the Cobra Snake one.
Yeah.
You had to be 200 pounds or less. I was never getting on that, but I'm glad I knew so I didn't wait in line.
Yeah.
Because they weren't going to have a scale there. They would have a scale at the top.
Yeah.
Stupid asses.
That's
Put it at the bottom. Well, I know at New England for Bonsai Pipeline, they had a scale at the bottom. So I don't understand why, how, whatever. You know who it is, Josh. I don't know who. I have no idea. I don't know. Are we still talking about the same thing? Do I know who what is? What do I know, Chris? You know who it is, Josh. I don't know who, what, where, why, and how. Actually, that's why they changed Icebreaker's height. Wait, didn't they raise it?
Yeah, because of the...
There was a kid who broke his leg on it.
Yeah.
There was a kid who broke his leg on the Icebreaker.
Yeah.
He was probably a little kid. Probably too small. I don't know how tall or big, old. But because some kid broke their leg, they changed the height requirement. Crazy. So, yeah, that's unfortunate at Icon Park. I really hope that, this gets resolved. I know you're never going to bring... Money's never going to bring that kid back. It's not even going to bring you happiness. Oh, what? DeSantos did that? I wonder why he would do that. That's stupid. He doesn't like DeSantis.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah. I like DeSantis, but that's me.
Oh, I think he's talking about the signs.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
The sign, yeah. I just know he don't like him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with him. Sorry. But, I mean, I don't hate Chris because he don't like him. I don't hate nobody if you don't agree with my politics. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't
politics
care.
Is politics.
Yeah, you leave that stuff at the door.
Yeah.
All right, next. This is politics. We're going, hey, Chris, great segue. Disney World. Because of the
ongoing stuff
with the media label Don't Say Gay bill, I just want to put that out there. I want to stop the spread of misinformation.
Yeah.
The bill does not say don't say gay. It's a parental whatever. I just want to put that out there. I'm not saying that the bill's right or wrong. I'm just saying misinformation needs to stop.
Yeah.
So, but because Disney spoke up against DeSantis, now he's going to take away the Reedy Creek special treatment.
Yeah.
Which I don't believe that any company should have that kind of power. I mean, it's cool that they got that kind of power. Like, wow. But I don't think anybody should have the kind of power to govern no company
No company should have that power at all.
No, not even a person should have that
Not
much
even
power.
Amazon.
Yeah, nobody. Nobody should have that kind of power. I'm sorry. I don't care if it raises your taxes, lower your taxes, whatever it does to your life, by the change.
Yeah.
I just feel no company should have that. Mm-hmm. Not Universal, not Disney, not nobody, not Tesla, not SpaceX. Nobody should have that kind of power. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I used to be on the Disney bandwagon, not so much. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? COVID kind of did that. Before COVID, I was like, go, Disney, go. And then COVID came, and I'm like, go, Universal, go. Because it's like, for my personal preference, I don't want to wear masks. You know what I mean? So I would go to Universal because I didn't have to wear a mask.
Well, when you go to work when you have to take a flight, now you don't have to.
I know!
For now,
because I know the government's going to fight that.
Well, CDC is starting to actually... Yeah. They're saying something about power and scope. They're going to be starting to...
What the hell's power and scope?
Because if you remember when the eviction moratorium, it was the CDC's power and scope that kept that going, supposedly. That's I'll explain that off here. That's a pain.
Well, anyway, so Disney spoke against DeSantis. DeSantis got his panties in a bunch about it, which, in a sense, I agree that Disney should not have that power.
No. They shouldn't. They
should not. They should have to follow by the rules of every other park that has to go around. Like Disneyland doesn't have that power. They're not a city, but it's going to cost the county $2 billion in debt, and having to pay tens of millions a year to pay for all the things Disney paid for. Whew. Well, I'm sure there's a way that they could fix that and still make Disney pay for it. Because what is Disney going to do? Up and move the whole property somewhere? They'll never move it. They're stuck. The only thing they could do is suck it up or move or just close the whole thing. Sell it. Close it. That's it. So yeah, this is all just because of that Don't Say Gay bill. And everybody was saying... Disney just needs to stay out of politics and shut their mouth. Mm-hmm. Which all companies should do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares?
It's sad because the fact that Disney, for all these years, had that power, and now finally somebody's speaking up about it and actually taking it away.
Well, yeah. Plus, look, when it came to all this stuff, with this whole Reedy Creek thing, like, it was cool for what it did. It got Disney to where it is.
Yeah.
All right, now you're there. Now
it's time to give in and help your own communities.
I mean, Disney does a lot for their community. So does Universal, SeaWorld.
But I'm talking about paying-wise.
Well, the thing is, if they lose, this is what's going to happen. If they lose... that special treatment, they're not going to pay for that stuff.
No.
And the county's going to pay for it because if Disney's roads go to shit, people are going to stop going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they're all bumpy and banging, they're like, this isn't beautiful.
No.
They're going to be like, I'm out of here. It's going to, which then in turn, we'll push everybody to Universal. Mm-hmm. And then Universal's going to have to crazy. How about this? Universal and Disney switch places.
Yeah.
Switch properties. So we'll keep an eye on this whole Disney World Florida fiasco. See if I don't think anything is going to happen. Honestly, I don't. I think the end result, it's a lose-lose for everybody. Mm-hmm. There is no winners.
No.
It could be ego for DeSantis. It really could be.
It's something that I think DeSantis is actually trying to push, and he's pushing the politics into it too much. And I think now it's about him hearing that he's got a lot of following. And pretty soon you're going to start hearing who's going to be running for president.
Yeah, he is.
And this is what's gonna try and either make it or break it for him.
Yeah.
Because this is what really is gonna end up probably running on. I guarantee it.
Oh, like if he crushed Disney?
Yeah.
I crushed Disney! You know. So, yeah, so Grobel says it was technically public land that the county has responsibility for, and Disney paid for the services.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe Florida should watch their mouth too. Everybody just needs to, you know what? It's 420. Everybody at Disney and everybody in the Florida government need to smoke a joint and just chill out. But still, Disney shouldn't have that power.
No, they shouldn't.
They shouldn't. Nope. Okay, Epcot, Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind. Employee previews have been going on. And I know Chris said that he's got his preview lined up. He's not an employee there, but... So one of the reviews I read, we were at the show. Somebody sent me a review of the employees, and they said it's a mix of Space Mountain, Rock and Roller Coaster, and they had a baby, and the baby was Cosmic Rewind, and the baby was on crack. That's how it was explained in the review. So it looks like a hit potentially on the hands. I haven't seen anything bad said about the ride, so I don't know. I'm excited to ride it. I know, actually, as of the 30th, I will no longer have a Disney Pass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let that go. I'll wait till after I move to Florida and I'll re-get it. But I'm not going to pay the money. It's not worth it right now for me. You know, still with reservations and stuff, it just... Sometimes I can't go when they have openings, and so it is what it is. So just be on the lookout for that. Now, Tron at Magic Kingdom has been seen testing. Testing. I actually seen the video of it. So it shouldn't be too much longer for that ride to open. I don't know how much left they got. I don't know what the inside looks like. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how far along, how ready they are. But the coast is testing. So it can't be too much longer for Tron. That I can't wait for. So I'm excited for that. I mean, I've seen the video Shanghai. Usually I don't, for the most part, I usually don't watch POV videos of rides I'm looking forward to. What's that? Wow. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I read that wrong. Totally read it wrong. All right, cool.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's the first I ever actually heard of something like that coming around.
I know, right?
And I have some helpers in that stuff.
With what?
Hearing all the details on certain
Oh,
things.
yeah.
Because we have to know.
Well, especially where you work.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, Tron, I'm looking forward to it. It's cool. I love those bikes from the movie. I don't know how many of you saw the second Tron movie. I loved it. I mean, I loved the first Tron movie. But the second one, it's obviously up to date. Technology is there. I thought it was a great movie. A lot of people hated the second Tron movie. And I know they're trying to finally get the third one up and going, finally. But the ride looked cool. I like, I just like it. That's my thing. That's my jam. I can't wait. So with Epcot, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Tron, Florida's getting some decent rides getting thrown into there, like down there. Now you got Iron Gwazi. I know Icebreaker is not like a crazy like roller coaster, but it looks fun as hell. Yeah, Kicking Kevin Motto here says it's like like a coaster boom in Central Florida and Texas.
Well, I read somewhere that they think this is the start of the coaster wars for all over the place now.
Well, it should be.
Because if we remember before COVID hit, the talk was that there was gonna be another coaster war, with Canada's Wonderland getting the dive coaster, getting Yukon Striker. Now you had other coasters starting to pop up every which way. Now you have Jay's Dr. Diabolical. That's a dive coaster, though. But you have California's... You got the Magic Mountain coasters that you're getting.
Yep.
Great Adventure got the new Jersey Devil stuff.
Yep.
Now you have Florida getting
Iron Gwazi, Icebreaker,
so
whatever's coming in SeaWorld, and
so you have coasters that are being built, and it seems like now you're getting a coaster wall.
yeah, you know what? It's getting exciting.
And you also now, I seen on another Facebook group with the Cedar Fair stuff, the Cedar Point, they started putting up a wall where that coaster was. The one.
Oh, Wicked Twister.
Yeah.
I don't think another coaster's
No,
going over there,
but
though.
there's rumors of other things going there, but there's other rumors that there's another coaster coming to Cedar Point in the next 2 years.
Well, they haven't had one in a while.
So
Well, I mean, they had Steel Vengeance, but that's not a brand
No.
new spanking from the. You know what I mean? That's a hybrid. Still, everybody says it's a great coaster,
yeah,
but you know.
but now you're basically seeing every other coaster.
Oh yeah, and then Chris is like, "Don't forget, Epic Universe is rumored to get 4 coasters."
Yeah. So you got a coaster boom going. You also have a coaster wall going.
Yeah, Velocicoaster. Yep.
Yep.
I've ridden Velocicoaster. It's good. It's not the best, but it's good.
I told my mother to force Ryan on that.
Nah, Velocicoaster didn't start it. Like, this has been in the
Actually,
making.
really,
Well, in
if you think-
Florida.
Well, Florida wise, yeah. But other than that, you already knew like other coasters.
Oh, yeah,
that
and then
started.
Jake Heights, like Codaland, jumping in the
Yep,
mix.
That's right, Codaland. I even
Kicking
forgot about
Kevin
that.
Models at SeaWorld Orlando, just tease a new coaster. I mean, we've seen that with the palm tree, with
Yeah.
the coaster track. You know,
B&M's getting quite a bit of money right now. You gotta look at it that way.
yeah, see, Grob was saying the coasters are mostly inexpensive. Not the 90s expensive coasters during the war. No, it's a new one. Because, look, they were trying to, like, in the 90s when they had that
The
coaster.
RMC had Fun Spot Atlanta, too.
Yep. There's a lot of great rides coming. And you don't, I mean,
Pantheon.
oh, yeah, Pantheon. I think Iron Gwazi did. I was going to say that. I agree with you. I think it did. I don't know if it did, but I think
I
it
don't know
did.
if Gwazi did, but I think it might have started more or less with Cedar Point.
With what?
What do you want to call it? The one that
Steel Vengeance?
Steel Vengeance. I think that's what really started it off.
It
'Cause
could
it
be.
seemed like Steel Vengeance. You got Canada's Wonderland. Got theirs, and then you started seeing you got the West Coast races. You got Iron Gwazi that started being worked on around that time frame too.
Yeah, plus like the coasters that they were building in the 90s and stuff like that, early and even to the 2000s. There's those rides were big and massive and like 40 million, 20 million a pop.
Yeah.
I don't need a $40 million coaster
No.
because the ones that cost that much suck.
Yeah.
B&M Gigas,
Yeah.
for an example. They're terrible. They're not, for me. I mean, I know a lot of people like Fury 325. That's the most overhyped coaster there is.
Yes.
That doesn't even Fury doesn't even crack my top 200. That's so far at the bottom of the list. Fury does absolutely zero for me. Nothing.
Whenever you get to Dollywood, once you get there and ride Lightning Rod 2.0, then we can actually talk about when I rode Lightning Rod when it was 1.0.
Yeah, and then I could tell you
The differences in how it rides.
The Hagrid's and Velocicoaster. I'm talking about the ride, not the theming. They spent crazy money on
They
the
spend
theme.
tons
I'm
on
talking
the
just the ride, not. That's like Expedition Everest. The roller coaster was like $8 million, $10 million, but the whole ride cost $100 million to build the fake
Oh,
mountain.
speaking
and
of
all
that, did you see that they had evacuate some riders on that?
On what?
I think it was last week.
For what?
No,
No, they just
Everest.
opened.
they just had to do something. There was something happened where it stopped mid ride.
Yeah, that was like a few months ago.
No, I know it was.
No,
last
because it
week.
just opened again.
As
It was
I
shut
read-
down for a whole month or so.
I read somewhere it was last week. I don't know why.
Yeah, see, Kevin Model says smaller parks are also opening coasters this season to like Alabama Adventure and Glenwood Cabins and the new theme park in Iowa, Los Islands, as well as Indiana Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much coming out, but like I'm okay with a coaster that's $10, $12 million. Like I just want a fun, entertaining ride.
Yeah.
Now I know when you go
Don't
to,
get me wrong.
I don't even include Disney and Universal in these conversations because those two companies spend ridiculous money to give you,
and everything.
yeah, to give you that. I'm
To
talking,
give you an actual show on the ride.
Chris, when I'm talking like, the $40 million coasters or whatever, I'm talking Six Flags, Cedar Point, places like that. Not Disney, not SeaWorld, not.
Chris.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because I read about that. I don't know where, but I seen that. Just like the logs a couple of weeks ago, sunk on the other ride too in Disney.
Oh yeah, Splash Mountain.
Mountain.
That always happens every so often. Why? I don't know. But they were always. Hey, it's Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy.
What's up, fool? What you doing, fool? I thought it just opened yesterday. I saw a thing pop up. Oh, Expedition Everest now open.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, cool, just open. What else? Oh, so Six Flags Darien Lake, moving. The Ferris wheel's coming. It's probably gone by now.
Yeah, they started taking it down. There's a lot of pictures of it.
Yeah, so that's going away. That park's just gonna be remember we said before,
it's gonna turn into
the water park.
Water park.
Yeah, it's gonna eventually the rides are gonna.
Well, that's been there forever. That Ferris wheel is one of the older Ferris wheels in the country.
Yeah, so it's sad for the people that are waiting.
60s.
Well, it sucks because people. I mean, I wanted to go there to ride the rides, but they're ripping them out and they don't have many. I guess. So forget that place. I have no intention of ever wanting to go to Darien Lake.
Yeah.
The place looks like a ghetto, and it looks like there's a bunch of crack addicts running it. So why the hell do I want to go there? It looks like crap. So I will skip Darien Lake, and I will not cry that I never went there.
Yeah.
I just have no interest. It doesn't. I'm not like a lot of you guys that want to hit every park they can. I don't care. If I can get to it and I want to, for me to go to new parks now, you got to have something there for me to go. And if
Legoland, New York, you still got to get to.
Yeah, I want to go there. I want to go to. I do want to go to Codaland. Check that place out. I do want to go to Lost Continent or whatever the hell, Lost Island, whatever the hell you call it. There are places that I do want to go. You know what I mean? I'm like, wow, I want to check these places out. Looks like they got some great stuff. I want to go. Mm-hmm. But if there's a park out there that I don't personally deem worthy of my time, I'm not going to cry about it. I don't care if you think it's the best ride on the planet. Just for me, I think Superman and Wicked Cyclone are two of the best coasters out on the planet. That's my opinion. Not everybody agrees with that, and I'm okay with that.
I agree with Cyclone. I don't agree with Superman.
You know what I mean? I love Superman, and but I'm leaning more towards Wicked Cyclone being my number one.
Yeah.
And then Superman dropping a number. I can't believe I'm saying that, but the coaster's old. It's 21 years old.
They need to up and grade something.
Yeah, it's just all you gotta do is change the train, like I said. Do a little work with the tunnels. Beautiful. Well, we kind of talked about SeaWorld Orlando. Looks like the coaster track has started arriving. But now, is it still going to be a surf coaster? So I don't know. I don't know what it is. So we'll see when that comes.
I can tell by the track because it
just looks like regular B&M track. It's not big track like a dive coaster. So it's not that. So... Oh, you liked it when it was Bizarro. Oh, with the music and all the effects. Yeah. But Mr. Crowley, what up, by the way? The problem with Bizarro, well, Six Flags, not Bizarro. Six Flags, the audio. They could have went with the company like they used at Universal for Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket, like a higher tiered audio system. They went with the cheapest. And that's why the audio kept breaking all the time. The system couldn't handle the G-forces that ride produced, and it kept breaking all the wires. And all the electronic wires and stuff inside. That's why you had all the problems with everything. Then they couldn't keep it tracked right with the sensors. When everything was supposed to go off for the music and everything, they couldn't get it to work. It's Six Flags being cheap. I mean, look, Six Flags is definitely actually, I don't even want to insult the dollar store. I think Six Flags is the dumpster of I don't even know. I don't even want to insult the dumpster. They are the sewage drain on the amusement park industry.
They're Leela's parents on Futurama.
Yeah. Hey, what up, Nana Banana? That's my mom. That's Nana Banana.
What's up?
What's up, Nana Banana Face? Are you high? You doing those drugs? You smoking those green leaves, ma? And if you ain't, you better get some green leaves. It's 420. Go celebrate. You only live once. Go smoke the marijuana. All it takes is one marijuana, and your life is over. Remember that. One marijuana. That's all it takes. One marijuana. Remember that all the time?
Yeah.
All it takes is one marijuana. That's it. All right. So, Six Flags, New England. Nah, don't insult Walmart like that, J Kite. Don't you do that. Six Flags is like John's diarrhea. Oh, God. Here's my mother. Oh, God. Welcome to the Grove Show.
Hello?
Hello.
How come are you on the show?
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm watching you.
I know you are. You need to lay off the drugs, Ma. She can hear herself. I can hear me and her in the background.
I took a pill for the pain. I took my pill. And now I walk upside down.
Oh, okay. We'll go walk upside down. You're nuts.
Does anybody want to buy a puppy? $500. $500. Hurry up. First bidder. $500. Let's go. Come on. I want to see people waving to me. I'm waving and wave back. Can you see me?
Hey, Ma. Hey, you like my shirt?
I got 2 puppies.
Hey, you like my shirt, Ma?
Yeah, I want to go steal it.
It's got
I'm going to steal it.
It's got a bong on
Take
it.
it off the TV.
Go hey, if you can reach through the TV and take it, by all means, do it.
Look, I got dogs. Look on the TV. I got dogs.
Hey, you better watch out.
What?
You better watch out.
What?
There's a roller coaster coming through your window.
There is?
Yeah, watch out. You better duck.
Oh, okay. But we're good.
What? You better duck. It's coming right now. Ma, hurry up. It's coming right now. You better run. Get out of the room. Get out of the room. Get out of the room. That roller coaster's going to come right through.
John, where are you, John? What's your name?
John.
I'm coming. I was over here.
John?
It's Nurse Cupcake.
Where's John?
It's Nurse Cupcake.
Where are you?
It's Nurse
I'm
Cupcake.
all right.
Rescue ride.
She wants to go. You probably need a rescue.
I want to go on a rescue ride.
You probably need a rescue ride right now.
We'll take you on the fire truck.
Yeah, sure. Hey, Ma. See, they don't even need a siren. They can just give her the microphone and she can go, woo.
Come on. The rescue's coming. What a dog. $500.
I can hear us in the background.
Louis Vuitton.
I guess my mother's enjoying 420.
Oh, I can see the rescue lights coming. I'll have to go now.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, I love you. Okay, bye.
Love you.
I love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Well, that was an interesting.
Yes, it was.
What did my father text me? What did he say? Oh, he was telling me that my mother was watching. Say something live. Say something to her.
Jeremy's wearing the same shirt.
Yeah, his is purple.
Yeah.
Mine's gold. I wanted a green one, but they didn't have a green one. I got this nice green hat. LW, shocker. Actually, this is the last hat. You can't get this hat. This is the last one.
Yeah, I got wearing my Brave shit.
You know, he's a big... We should... Braves. It don't matter to me who.
Hey, how many dirty looks was I getting in St. Louis wearing my Brave?
Oh, I know. I thought they were gonna jump you out there, dude. You were in Machine Gun Alley with crackheads, and you're wearing Brave stuff. I'm surprised they didn't bust a cap in your ass. I don't know, but yeah. Hey, you know what? My mother has to take this pain medication, and then when she takes that medicine, she gets loopy. Oh, she's so loopy. Yeah, so that just happened. you never know what the hell's going to happen on the Grove Show.
Yep.
You just never know. That's why you should always watch. And my mother's she's got 2 puppies left.
Yeah.
She's trying to sell for $500, and she's trying to pimp them out like a hooker on the corner. She's like, bye, puppy! And now she wants to be a fire engine. I'm so proud. I got to be 44-year-old, and my mom's a fire truck.
Yeah.
There you go. I lived with a fire truck. So there you go. I love my mom. It's just crazy.
What were we on?
We're about to start talking about the summer passes at Six Flags New England. They are... I don't know how you go from my mother to the passes, but hey, it is what it is. So the summer passes... I know, right? Summer passes have arrived, which other parks, didn't have them. Now they're starting to get them. They're only good till Labor Day. They cost $60, and they're only good at Six Flags New England. So there you go. If you want it, and if you want to go to the diarrhea amusement park place, there you go. I just can't believe they're going to raise the membership price. That pisses me off.
Again, that's just a rumor. I can't say it's true or not, but that's just a rumor.
I know. Well, let me tell you, if they do that, I can't wait to move out of here and get away from
high to a low.
That's right. I can't wait to get out of New England.
Well, when you live in a state that's just like Massachusetts, so.
Yeah, I know. I'm tired of it. Anyway, so there you go. If you want it, you go to Six Flags New England on their website. Go buy the thingy-majiggy, and you can go there, and it's only good to Labor Day. Most people go only from like now to, well, really Memorial Day to Labor Day. That's when the most people go.
Yeah.
Before and after, it's just an extra bonus for them.
Yeah.
They've already made their money. They're just making a little extra. That's all. All right. So Walt Disney World, we said, what were you going to say before I can move on?
What was I going to say? Six Flags New England, what was it there we were going to talk about too? Oh, what the email Jen sent you.
Oh, yeah. Lab coat people. So, hang on. Let me pull this up. Because I had wrote it down and then I forgot to print out my stuff, and now I had to retype it, and that's why I forgot that.
Dun, dun, dun.
Don't have to rewrite statement on COVID something.
Yeah, I guess.
Barry, who's Barry? All right, where is? Oh, it must be over here. Is that there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I reached out to why is Cliffhanger so troubling right now?
I don't know.
Every park has them. All parks 60 or less except 3. So for those that went to, that's the
yeah.
That's who that is.
That's
so now we know who that is.
Yeah.
So anytime we want to discuss shows or anything, we go talk to that person.
Talk about.
Anyway, so I had reached out because we saw they had lab coats and steampunk glasses on and stuff like that all throughout the park. Like, we talked to somebody when we went opening day. I forget who was it, you or somebody? Yeah, I don't know if it was you or Bob.
Charles.
Yeah, Charles asked, and Charles is actually on his way to. He should be in Vegas by now.
Yeah,
he's in Vegas. But so I reached out and I said, "Hey, what's the deal with this?" But
just landed. Speaking of him.
Oh, he just landed right now. Legit. So we asked, and they said at Wicked Cyclone that, what do you call it? Oh, they were hired by Six Flags to do weather experiments for Wicked Cyclone, because that's a weather-themed attraction. So I emailed Jen. So this is Jen's response. For the 2022 season, we are creating interactive street characters to enhance our guest experiences. Our goal is to provide a unique concept with the interactive and themed characters at ride locations as well as the Midway. We are hoping throughout the year we can introduce more characters to provide a fun and memorable experience for our guests. They copied the show's manager, gave me the email, and it says, we are always open to the fun ideas, feedbacks, and questions. So if you have any questions about characters or anything, let us know. I will, I'll write down all the questions or ideas. I will email them to the park. But the funny thing is, in some of these emails, not this one, or maybe this, I said, oh, you guys need to bring back Mr. Six. And then all of a sudden,
It was on
days
SNL.
later, it was on SNL with a 5-minute skit about
Yeah.
Mr. Like, are they really in our brains?
That was a fun skit, though.
Yeah, it was. I didn't know who the fat girl was, but I
Lizzo.
I didn't know who that was.
Why would you be right? Whatever that is.
Just sing it. You know the song. Stop trying to act like you don't know it. Come on.
I don't know all the songs.
Come on, belt it out. Come on, John. Karaoke night.
I don't know the whole song, though, sadly.
Come on, bust some raps. I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's see what other. I don't necessarily think it's going to help what's coming to the park, but I think, oh yeah, Lizzo. Yeah, I had no idea who she was. Again, I don't really follow too much of today's music. I know who like Cardi B is or Lady Gaga. I know that. Who's some of the other chicks?
From what?
Then the music now that I don't know. I said Lady Gaga. Now I know who Lizzo. Cardi B. Is there one like Buzzy
Megan
B?
Thee Stallion.
Oh yeah, Megan Thee Stallion.
That's the
She's
one
dirty.
Yeah, she's just
She
like
hurts.
Cardi B.
She
Then
hurts my
Dua
virgin
Lipa.
ear. They hurt my virgin ears.
Yeah.
They say all these naughty words. They do. But nah, I ain't into that garbage. I mean, I like the beats because then I do freestyle. We got to get back on a freestyle Friday.
Yeah, we do.
You know what? Tonight, do you have to be home by a certain time?
Hell no.
All right. So what I'm going to do is when we get done, we're going to do one, me and you, we're going to bring that microphone back over here.
And get it going.
So while I'm outside smoking a cigarette, and then I'll eat my edibles before I go out. So by the time I have a cigarette and we figure out a beat we want, I should be ready to go. And then me and you will do it like, because you know what song we haven't released and we gotta? The Giggles and Cupcake Nightmare song. Like I've been listening to that on repeat. Like it's
crazy.
well, it shows what I've taught you in rapping. Like if you listen to the first one to that one, you can see the progression.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it, and like that's your best. It's not great, but it's still your best.
Well, one of the Christmas ones actually was my best.
Yeah. But I mean, for you, but the difference was you freestyled it.
Yeah.
That was the difference. I wrote all that for you.
Yeah.
Because you didn't know how to. Now you should be. Well, I have to show you how to do that.
Yeah.
But regardless, so yeah. So if you have ideas, let us know, and we'll just shoot them to the park, so we can take it from a stinky sewer to the trash can of parks.
Cost plus it.
Huh?
Cost plus it.
That's defunct. They were almost at cost plus. They're like one step
Yeah.
above.
Actually, we shouldn't even say cost plus because cost plus was the shit back in the day for us.
Ames,
Ames, yeah. That was still a good one.
Caldor, Zales.
Stewart's.
Yep. What was the other one there? The old one.
Bernie's.
No, boy, I'm talking like it would be our parents.
Oh,
Woolworth.
Woolworth.
Yeah. They're like Woolworths.
I still remember going to Woolworth with my grandmother.
I remember. Was it me or was the one that they had in the Warwick Mall 2 floors?
That was Caldor's in 2 floors.
No, because Caldor's was
Caldor's was in the middle where Jordan's
near the
is
food
now.
court.
No, Caldor's is
What
where
was the one that was
Jordan's
by
is
the
now.
food court?
The one that was by the food court.
That was Woolworth.
Yeah, it was Woolworth.
And it was 2 stories.
Yeah.
But now there's only one story and there's no two. I mean, unless
Yeah.
it's hidden. I don't know. But okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't dreaming it.
Yeah.
That's all I just wanted to know. Caldors was at Warwick Mall?
Caldors was where Jordan's furniture is now.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I don't remember that. I just remember Woolworths because Woolworths was over by the food court.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's also dating us a little bit.
You ain't kidding. Yeah, but you know what?
But you got to think about it this way. When Warwick Mall, before it got flooded in 2010, Warwick Mall was the best place to go.
Oh, yeah.
You even had the Disney store. That was fun to go.
Yeah,
with.
that store was good.
That had everything.
Yep, and now it's got nothing. Mm-hmm. All right, so Storyland Lake Compounds going cashless starting this season. Everybody's heading that way, so we'll see what happens. The next on the name, Six Flags Magic Mountain finally added digital wait time boards around the park. I like those. Those help out.
Maybe we'll actually see them coming up this way.
Yeah, I think next year.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I love the wait time boards. Like it was like Universal is a great example. Universal has that wait time board thing. They have it positioned correctly all around their parks. It's phenomenal what they do. They try to keep it up to date as best as they can. Sometimes it's off a little bit. You know what I mean? So, it's a feature that I always wanted. I used to tell Jen that back when. I used to tell, whoever was the communications manager all the time. I've said it to all of them. Hey, you need a da-da-da-da. Do that. Because it just helps. Because I don't want to be on my phone all day looking for wait times or looking at apps. I don't want to. Yes, it's the old school. I only want to pick up my phone when I'm taking a picture. Or if like we're meeting up or something. You know what I mean? I don't want to be looking at my phone. I don't care. Pictures, video, whatever. Like, I don't want to look at apps. I don't want to kill my battery out trying to, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Like, I don't know. Six Flags over Texas. We talked about all the baloney going on, but they're going backwards. They used to be one of the crown jewels of the chain. Now they're in the sewer system. I know they can't even be the sewer. I don't want to insult the Ninja Turtles and Splinter. They're just a pile of dog shit.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it is.
Everyone would say you're high as a kite right now, but you're normal. You are sober.
I am. I haven't taken.
You are sober.
I am sober. There is no fresh drugs in my system. There's nothing. No booze.
You're
no
just
drug.
a normal person. I could tell.
Yeah.
I can contest for this.
This is just normal me. Normal, crazy me.
Me. You. Yeah.
Yep. So they took away single rider lines. The park's a mess. Multiple rides down. Aquaman's not anywhere near ready to open.
No.
I've
seen pictures of Aquaman. You can see where they actually have the turntable in there already, and the system already in there. But they are trying to level it out to be level. So we'll see how it goes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy. So over Texas went from when I went in 2011 when the new Texas Giant opened.
They were
It was a beautiful park. It was
they were
clean.
better than Fiesta Texas at one point.
It was better than New England.
Yeah.
Better than Great Adventure.
Well, that's not saying much.
Yeah, I know I'm going to get hate for this, but I think New England is better than Great Adventure. I said it.
The only thing I do love the fact that there's the safari.
Yeah, the safari's cool.
You get to enjoy the animals. That's the biggest thing I like.
Yeah, and I mean, they got some good coasters, but I mean, that park I used to love. Great Adventure used to be my favorite amusement park out there.
I love their Houdini versus our Houdini.
Oh yeah, they got more. They got the table in the middle.
Theirs is really cool.
Their effects actually work. Ours are just pooped on. See, they're the dog poop people. It's funny. We run a Six Flags fan site and we're calling it shit.
Yeah.
And the last tidbit of the news I have is Graveyard Productions, which is Haunted Graveyard. Mm-hmm. Now everybody knows that Haunted Graveyard was at Lake Compounds. They are not. So there has been updated news considering the new spot. So It says, get your snow gear prepared because Graveyard Productions is bringing thrills and chills to a new snowy location, Powder Ridge Ski Area. Powder Ridge Ski Area, located in Middlefield, said guests will be able to explore a mystery on the mountain. According to a press release, the Haunting at the Ridge will offer a unique Halloween attraction as guests make a ghoulish trek down the slopes. Graveyard Productions, which has offered seasonal Halloween attractions at Quasi, Lake Compounds, and Lyman Orchards, is now set to fully integrate its maze-like path into the mountain, requiring a trip up the ski lift to begin the journey. Halloween has always been my favorite holiday, said CEO Sean Hayes. Therefore, we always knew it would be one of our prominent mountain experiences. We've been working with Graveyard Productions for almost 2 years to ensure a one-of-a-kind haunted experience. The 2022 season is scheduled to begin September 30th and run weekends through the end of October. Tickets will be available starting September 1st. And if you want to see some of the original queue line from the Haunted Graveyard at Lake Compounds, you come to Palmer, Massachusetts, because that's where it is, at the haunt that we're building. So there's also another haunted attraction that is opening in Connecticut, and I'm going to pull that up. It's one of my boys that I know very well. What is his name? I gotta, let's see, Alex. Where is, all right, yeah. I've known him because the amusement parks and stuff, but he's a haunt guy like I am. And so he's, if you go to FORSAKENLANDSHAUNT.com, that's ForsakenLandsHaunt.com. It's going to open this year. It is located, I don't know where it's low. Where's the address? 435 Torrington Road, Goshen, Connecticut, or Goshen, however you want to say it. 06776 for the zip code. I don't know much about it. It's brand new. Tickets will be available August 2nd for these guys. They got a trailer. I know the dude, so he's probably going to put on a good show. We'll see how good he does with this. You know, I don't know much more about what's going on. It just says the Forsaken Lands Outdoor Haunted Attraction, Connecticut's latest and most cutting-edge haunted attraction, opens its very creaky barn doors for the first season of fairs at Action Wildlife. The inhabitants of this long-forgotten farm village unleash their wrath on and consume all who dare step foot onto the forbidden grounds. It's long lost, forgotten, and forsaken. So, those are the two Connecticut haunted attractions opening up. I'm glad to see them not all dying out and new ones opening.
Yeah.
Because here's the one rule of haunting. All haunts do better when all haunts are good. The ones that suck end up hurting
Everybody else.
Yeah, so... But this dude's smart. You know what I mean? He worked for, what is it? Haunted Trail, whatever the hell it was in Connecticut. That big one down there. He used to work for them. He worked for Fright Haven. I don't know where else. I know he worked somewhere else. Trails of Terror or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Whatever the big ones in Connecticut. And I met the owner at Transboro last year. And he was there too. I talked to him and the owner. The owner's like, oh, you never been? He's like, you want to come? You talk to me. He goes, I'll get you in, even if the tickets are sold out. The owner told me that.
Yeah.
So.
That's the one that you was talking to and I was standing next to you.
No, because you didn't go. No, this was last year, not this year.
No, I thought you were talking about. Oh, sorry, I was.
No, this was last year because we all had masks on and shit.
We were talking about something else. This year you were talking to somebody else that said something like that.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
I forgot.
I guess I'm a connected dude. I don't know.
Oh, it was I think Barrett's.
Oh yeah, Barrett said it. Even no, not Barrett's. Scare Factory.
Scare Factory.
Yeah, they were like, oh, come on out. They told us that we can come out. But they're open when we're open. But they are doing it halfway to Halloween. But
oh, speaking of that, did you see
Fright Kingdom's doing
Kingdoms.
that? Yeah, I talked about that before when it came out.
Yeah,
I know I shared it. But Fright Kingdom, if you don't know what Fright Kingdom is, the haunted house that was in Hubie Halloween on Netflix, the Adam Sandler movie, they filmed some of that inside this haunted house in New Hampshire. And let me tell you, phenomenal. Haunted attraction. It's one of my favorite indoors. It's not, it's up there like, it is like, I would say almost Disney-esque, like the theming and everything in it. Like even like Demented FX. Like the theming is like crazy for an indoor haunt. Because most people don't go crazy like that, which is weird. You would think with indoor. But, you know, not everybody puts the attention to detail. There's only a select few haunts that really put attention to detail. Most of it's in the dark. It don't matter. But I like the detail. I would spend the extra money on the detail. I know it's a waste, but I would. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Jay Kite saying, yeah, Kevin, Josh is really being truthful. It's sad. We know how lucky we are to have Jeffrey at our park, right? Look, I think they need to clone Jeffrey so that all the parks can have a guy like him. I'm just being dead honest. Like, he is what all the Six Flags park president should be. He takes very well care. I watch. Matter of fact, he checks out SFNEOnline stuff on Facebook. He's always liking stuff all the time. Like, he's a good dude. I've talked to him in the past, like years ago. Awesome dude. Like, he's very energetic, very passionate about the industry. The thing that I don't like is these people that pretend to be, but they don't have a creative bone in their body. Like, I think I would kill it as a park president. Or in charge of Halloween or something. I think I'd kill it and bring it up to another level. I think I would be like a Jeffrey all day. Look at me. I talk all day. I barely let you talk.
Yeah.
I barely let anybody talk. And I just, like Jeffrey, he just like, just like does like, I'm passionate. Like, yeah, I talk trash, but I'm passionate about what I love. I love theme parks. I love haunted houses. You know what I'm saying? Right? You love them too. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? And I think I could be on the same level as Jeffrey, honestly.
That's something that Charles said.
What?
To me and you.
Oh, I'll look at it after. Oh, I got to see what he said now. Oh, that?
Yeah.
Hubba. Not really. Look what it put. That's not what I tried to put. Change my hubba to jubba. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I would probably safely assume that Ron down at over at Texas probably got sick of being told what he couldn't do or whatever, and he's just like, I'm out or whatever. He probably it had to have been like creative differences or something.
Yeah,
there had to have been something. I don't know, but I think it's time if the CEO at Six Flags is going, hey, we're gonna do all these things, and obviously they're not pulling through. They're not. Then the park. So that means next year, all the park presidents except for Jeffrey should be fired. That's what it's telling. You know what I mean? They're not holding up to what Six Flags CEO wants them to do. Now, could it be budget reasons? Of course. I don't know the story. I don't work there, so I don't know. But from an outside view coming in my opinion, I'm not saying this is fact. This is just me talking. Jibby. I mean, what do you think? What do you think is going on at Over Texas?
I don't know, but all I know is they just hired that chick. That's gonna be is the first black female as well in the company being head of the parks.
So
I don't know.
Is that what she got put in? I didn't even know. She got put in Over Texas?
She got put in Over Texas. I do see them. The thing is with that park, I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know if they're trying to make that the park like pretty much following, I don't know, just like an example park in a sense, as to with what's going on nowadays with the racial stuff and all that stuff. I think that might be the park that they're going to stop pushing that at.
Yeah.
And I see that park not really getting so many updates, I think that park's gonna stop being just like a regular flat park. I don't see them doing anything really at that park.
Well, the problem is they have to because Six Flags doesn't 100%. They don't even own that park. So Six Flags is probably...
I think they're at the point where I would probably say that park's going to be sold off.
So they say, apparently the CEO of the Six Flags likes to talk to people of fan pages of the Six Flags parks. I help admin a few fan pages. He hasn't reached out to me or anyone in the groups I help admin. You probably got to reach out to him.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do that, and then
maybe
do an interview, and then have me, because like I don't know if he would want it because I'm intense. I'll ask him the questions that nobody wants to ask him. I will say shit to him that.
Well, maybe he needs to hear that shit.
I watched the one with Park Journey. He did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, he did.
But he could have asked more. He could have asked way more. I think
Park Journey was also afraid to ask certain questions.
I will ask him everything. Like, why ain't there no hookers? Why can't I smoke weed there?
ask Brandon.
I know. I'll ask him. I'll be like, yo, why can't we have a marijuana designated area away from people?
Yeah.
Like, people are bringing it in no matter what you want to do. It don't matter. They're bringing it in anyway. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking Park Journey. Just so everybody know, they're cool people. That guy's good. Yeah, he did a phenomenal job. But I'm an asshole.
I think he was afraid to actually ask certain questions.
Like, I'm not talking about like I would be rude and inconsiderate to him, but I would ask the questions that everybody's afraid to ask. You know what I mean?
No, you would.
I'd be like, yo, why can't we have a weed smoking section? Like, that's you're trying to improve the guest experience. Now I get it. You're a family park and you don't want that around the kids.
Yeah.
They're, hey, Jason, you know what I'm saying? No matter what, people are going to bring it in the park no matter what you want.
Yeah.
So just put an area that's away from people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just have an area for that, you know?
Well, that one over by Blizzard River. If they...
No, because that's...
that's right, because that actually
it doesn't need to be near the rides because, look, it's like cigarettes. People don't like cigarettes and smoking. I get it.
One area designated in the Grove.
Yeah, just let everybody go down to the picnic grove and go smoke somewhere.
Yeah.
Just have an area for people down there. I don't care if I got to walk.
Grass on the grass.
Yeah, I don't care if I have to go over there. You know what I mean? I don't care about that if I have to go down there. You know what I mean? But I would ask them the questions that people don't want to ask. They're afraid. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to kiss. I'm not saying that they kiss an ass, but it sounds like it. It's like they're trying to stay on the good side so they can continue to get all the benefits. You know what I mean? I don't care about media days. I don't care about benefits. I'm here to bring you guys the truth and knowledge. That's it. And if I'm going to be an asshole and ask the hard questions, then that's what I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Now, Frontier City has a grow manufacturing facility practically adjacent to the whole park. When the wind is out of the north, the whole park smells like weed. I would have to really sit there and talk, but my thing is, I would say to him, be like, look, you guys promised all this new kinds of food and all this other stuff. When are you going to throw the IPs out? We don't need Johnny Rockets or hothead burritos.
We don't need
that.
Or even the IPs like the Warner Brothers IP stuff. Why don't you just
be like, why? Like, when are you going to come with original characters and original stuff? Why don't you branch out? Why doesn't your company in your individual parks actually reach out to all fan sites and talk to them and invite them all in? No matter how big or small. I mean, there's got to be some type of criteria where you meet, followers or something. Nah, I want to get hot, dude. I'm telling you right now, I plan on, when I go to Busch Gardens in Tampa next week, I'm going to ride Iron Gwazi next week. I plan on being high.
Too bad you can't actually get a onboard camera right at you when you're
riding. I'd be like, that's going to be me. But I'm telling you, like, I would write down all my issues I have with the chain, and I would just drop everything on him and go, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would be like, why? Like, nah, I don't puke on that. No.
No, you wouldn't do the Sandlot pot.
No.
I was watching Sandlot the other day, and that pot, I love that pot when they puke on the ride.
I tried throwing up.
There is one ride in New England that makes me puke every time.
What ride's that?
Tomahawk.
Really?
For some odd reason. I cannot eat before I go on Tomahawk.
I mean, you can, but I don't really care about filming on rides. I really don't. Like,
It's not safe, period.
no, I don't want to be responsible. What if something happens? What if say I've got a wrist strap and somehow I hit a bump and the thing comes flying off?
And whack somebody in the head.
I don't want to be responsible for that, and I don't want to lose my camera. So I don't need to be that guy. You know what I mean? I don't need that. If I go to a media day and they give me the filming of whatever, fine, that's cool. But if not, no, I don't care. You know what I'm like? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't care. I'll be totally honest. Mm-hmm. It's cool to get that. You know what I mean? I don't do this stuff for clicks. I only got 1,266 subscribers. What the freak do I care about what's this, that, and the other? I don't care. When new people come on board, they catch on, they do whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. I'm in this for the right reasons, not the wrong reasons.
We're not here for the clicks. We're here for
to have fun with
enjoyment.
everybody. I mean, there's POVs out everywhere. What difference? See, like, I got lucky with the Wicked Cyclone POV because I was there before all the other YouTubers and fan sites were there, and I was smart enough to bring my laptop and upload that before they even got in the park. Mm-hmm. That's why my POV did so good.
And it's still number one.
No, I think
it still is one of the first ones that comes up.
Well,
That's
yeah,
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I mean, view-wise, I think TPR's gotten the number one.
Yeah.
Then everybody else is like way far behind us. Mm-hmm. Like, we're over 100,000, like 116, 117,000. I think the closest is like 70,000 or something. 80,000 maybe, I don't know. Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't care. I just make videos, I do what I do.
Jay, I didn't want to know that I have it recording. So that means tonight was the one that Giuliani was on.
Oh.
Son of a itch.
Jen said about the lab coats that they're looking for new ideas. They're trying to have interactive characters throughout the park. And if we have any ideas, they would like us to send them in for interactive characters in the park. That's what that is. But we are going to get going. I'm going to go celebrate 420 and go make a Freestyle Friday. Mm-hmm. And then we'll see what happens. Even though it's not Friday, it's Wednesday.
If anybody's going to AMA Supercross at Gillette Stadium this weekend, I'll be there. So come and see me. I'll be decked out with my Supercross crap.
All right. All right, well, we're going to get out of here. Next week, the Gross Show will have to be moved to Thursday because Wednesday I'll be in Florida working.
Okay.
So Thursday is the day for next week. I'm just preparing you. So they go, why? Oh, yeah, Jason, there's going to be news breaking in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes after we go off the air, news breaks every time. But I'll be in Florida. Oh, I forgot to do the giveaway. Damn it. Chris was asking about it. All right, Thursday, I promise, we're going to start the giveaways. I got like 10 boxes. I got to get rid of them.
Yeah, we do.
We have to get rid of them. Like, I've totally forgot about it. It wasn't written on the paper. I'm like a robot. It's got to be written on the thing or I don't do it. I apologize.
That one of the signs that you gave me?
Yeah.
I already put it. It's not going in the podcast room. It's actually staying in the pile.
Oh, the Dollywood one?
Yeah.
Which one? The street sign?
Yeah, Dolly Parton Way.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you got Legoland.
Yeah, I do.
And there's other ones. You
There's
got
Bacardi,
you got the Houdini sign from Great Adventure, King the Car sign. You got all kinds of crazy stuff I gave you.
Some good stuff.
Yep. No problem. So we'll be there Thursday. I promise you.
Look, the hand is picking my nose.
I know nobody else can see that. Only can. And we're gonna start giving away boxes, one a week. We're gonna figure that out how to give them away.
Yeah.
Maybe guess a number in my head. I don't know. But we'll be back. I was going to bet you would forget.
Yeah.
Well, you should have bet me. Because then I wouldn't have forgotten.
Yeah.
Just a weird time. Weird night. But I'll see you guys next week. Till next time, everybody, keep on coasting, y'all. Peace.